รายการนี้เป็นรายการทั่วไปสามารถรับชมได้ทุกวัย
สวัสดีครับ Hi, you're watching Hello English, your English program. I'm your host, Bukit Trairat. Now today we will be visiting Chonburi to a museum that TripAdvisor has rated top 10 museums to visit in Thailand. So just which museum will it be? Let's go find out in English Magazine.
Thailand and China have been like siblings for a long time. Chinese immigrants who came to live in Thailand brought Chinese art and culture to combine with Thai art and culture, melding the two traditions together to create a beautiful and valuable fusion of Thai-Chinese art and culture. Now we have a center for elevated Thai-Chinese art right here. Anek Kusala Sala, also known as Vihan Sian, is located in Banglamung District, Chonburi Province. It is a tourist attraction and houses a collection of invaluable Thai-Chinese art.
ค่ะที่มาของวิหารเซียนแห่งนี้นะคะท่านอาจารย์สง่ากุลกอบเกียรติท่านได้รับพระราชทานที่แปลงนี้จากพระบาทสมเด็จพระเจ้าอยู่หัวพระปรมินทรมหาภูมิพลอดุลยเดชพระบรมนาถบพิตรนะคะทรงพระมาโปรดเกล้าพระราชทานที่แปลงนี้นะคะจำนวนทั้งสิ้น7ไร่ให้กับท่านอาจารย์นะคะวัตถุประสงค์ที่ท่านอาจารย์ท่านสร้างท่านอาจารย์เองนะคะเกิดเมืองไทยแต่ท่านไปโตเมืองจีนท่านมีความคิดอยู่ว่าทำอย่างไรที่จะตอบแทนคุณต่อแผ่นดินเกิดต้องเข้าใจคำว่าคุณธรรมของคนจีนนะคะอันดับแรกคือความกตัญญูสิ่งที่ท่านจะทำเพื่อตอบแทนคุณแผ่นดินเกิดคือสร้างสถานที่แห่งนี้เป็นอนุสรณ์ของชาวไทยเชื้อสายจีนแล้วก็ถวายพระบาทสมเด็จเจ้าอยู่หัวในนามของชาวไทยเชื้อสายจีนทั้งหมดค่ะ
At the entrance to Vihar Sian, above the arc, you'll see a sign with the Chinese characters Dan Fu Yuan, which means heavenly abode. When you enter, inside you'll see a 3-story Chinese art style pavilion with smaller pavilions around. The roofs are decorated with sculptures and tile ornaments in the shapes of dragons and swans. It is really grand and beautiful. On the roof, you'll see sculptures decorated with glazed tiles in the shape of the 3 stars, Fu, Lu, and Shu, which are symbols of prosperity, status, and longevity. In front of the pavilion, you'll see bronze statues of the 8 immortals crossing the sea set on a granite platform. The 8 immortals are sacred to Chinese people. Off to the side are sculptures of holy teachers from different eras who taught ethics, and a bodhisattva called Luang Po Tung Yam in Thai, who is the god of luck. There is also many granite carvings, like a pair of lions and other animals. When you enter the pavilion, you'll find many statues of gods and deities that are worshipped by the Chinese. On display are also many priceless ancient artifacts and pieces of art from China, such as a terracotta warrior and bronze chariot from the tomb of Emperor Qin Shi Huang. Ancient Chinese bronzes, drums from the Forbidden City in Beijing, wood carvings, paintings, both ancient and contemporary, There's also a collection of calligraphy by many famous calligraphers. Each one has a unique style. Calligraphy is a fine art that is very popular in Chinese society. When you walk up to the second floor, you find a large gold-plated statue of Lu Dongbin, known as Zhu Xi, one of the 8 immortals of Taoism, who is known for his sharp intellect and excellent memory. He's a very popular figure in Chinese culture. On both sides are bas-reliefs depictions of the 8 immortals making offerings to the Heavenly Mother, as well as the legend of Madame White Snake. On the balcony are sculptures of 19 martial arts postures from the Shaolin tradition. They really capture both the grace and strength of Shaolin training. There are also sculptures of Chinese emperor and a set of sculptures depicting real life and the customs of ordinary folk. Besides all the hard-to-find, excellent Chinese art here, there are also many pieces of Thai art on display. Continuing on the 3rd floor of Haren, there is a replica of a famous Thai Buddha image that you can worship to make your visit more auspicious. Besides the ancient bronze Buddha images, the walls are painted with beautiful and extremely delicate murals of scenes from the Buddha's life. Anek Kusala Sala or Viharan Sian, it's open every day. Here, not only can you see outstanding examples of Chinese art from ancient times after the modern era, but you can also pay obeisance to sacred objects to make merit, and you can reflect on our ancestors who created and preserved great art for future generations to learn about and feel proud of.
Well, what do you think about the Wihan Museum? It's quite beautiful and very magnificent, isn't it? And we must thank Ajahn Sangha for collecting all of the Thai and Chinese artifacts for us to appreciate today. So thank you very much. Now, before I get to our next guest, I just want to say that we all have a dream and we all want it to come true, but it doesn't always come true right away. So our next guest, who goes by the name of Kru Mui, is here with us today to talk about his struggle that he has gone through in his life and how he turned it all around and is now successful and his dream has come true. So let's go now and meet Kru Mui in English Club.
สวัสดีค่ะ and welcome to English Club. You are with me, Sita. Today we have a very special guest who has a very beautiful tip to share with us how to be successful in life. Please welcome ครูพี่หมุยคุณธนัทลาภนิมิตชัยสวัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดีครับ สวัสดีครับ
Okay, welcome to English Club. So first of all, please introduce yourself a little bit.
Hi, my name is Mui. People call me ครูพี่หมุย I graduated from Chulalongkorn University, and then I was a lecturer at the Department of History, Thammasat University, and then I quit and started a job as a tutor, social study in Thai.
Wow, and I have learned that you have a very interesting background. Okay, so I knew that when you were young, you don't really like studying.
Yeah, I really hate it. I mean, most of the time I play just like kid, and when I was in the class, I just don't pay attention at all. But thing later, changed my life and turned me to be one of the good student, maybe.
Oh, okay. So what is your turning point?
My turning point was when I was at the 12th grade at the US. My dad passed away, and we have change in the family, and especially financial problems. So I have to came back to Thailand and study for the entrance exam.
Okay, so the big reason to change the person who don't really like studying to be the person who likes studying is the family reason.
Yeah, and financial problem actually.
Okay. So when you become a very diligent student,
Yep.
so what did you do? You study hard, read a
Actually,
book?
I think stupid and great student is just the difference between gut feeling. I still believe that student can be great, intelligent, as I think anyone, as long as they believe that they can do by themselves. I think at that time when I was at high school, I study hard and really strict timetable. I study 8 hours, and I found that no matter how hard it is, I have the burden in front of me, and I have to achieve it. No matter how much you cry, or no matter how hard it is, you can overcome it if you believe to.
And then you can pass the entrance exam.
Yeah, I did and pass entrance exam, and I think the best thing that I got is that I found that everyone can be good at studying.
Okay, and your university life, I learned that you have won a very successful achievement, right?
Yeah, one of I think best thing in my life is joining the debating club at Chulalongkorn University. Gave me a lot of experience, courage, and the way you speak and convey a message out to other people.
Okay.
When I was at the university, I asked, at first I don't interested in debating at all, but I asked my senior that if I want to be a scholarship student, how can you do? He suggests me that you have to got a honor graduate, and then you have to do activity academically, which is he suggests debate, and it is later is pay out as the scholarship in master degree.
Okay, so that time you won the first prize?
Yeah, the first prize of EFL champions in Malaysia.
In Malaysia.
Yeah, it's the English as a foreign language competition. So we compete among country that do not use the English as their official language.
I see. And then later on,
Yeah.
you have won scholarships again.
Yeah, but at first, things is hard to me. Nothing in my life is easy. I failed actually first. I went to take the Japanese government scholarship and I failed because it's the first year that they changed from history exam into the math exam, which I studied 4 years. So it's social studies, all subjects are. So I failed, and then I got recovered really fast. I think about a month I really depressed, sad, and feel that the world just crumbles in front of me. Then later I sent out all the letters to other scholarship, and finally I got 4 scholarship. But I shoot the this one, the Erasmus Mundus, which is the European Union's scholarship, and it's a giveaway. I mean, free scholarship, no burden to have to go back and do something for them. And I think one of the best is that I be able to study at one of the best social science university, which is LSE, London School of Economic and Political Science.
In that time, you have any tips?
At the time, I have the tip is that I think the English language maybe is the tip to me, because as a common Thai student, and I went to the US in high school just only a year, I believe that Thai students, most of them, that they cannot really communicate in English because they listen or they remember how to speak wrong. That's like, for example, they call a car brand as Jaguar. We call Jaguar, right? But when I was in the US, they taught me that it's not Jaguar. When you say Jaguar, they don't understand what you're saying. They call Jaguar, something like that. So when people speak Jaguar, you just don't understand because you speak it wrong. Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yep.
But now
Yep.
you are a tutor.
Yep.
Okay, you really like that career, right?
I love teaching, but it's totally different between lecturer in the university and tutor, which is have to care a lot about student. There's only things that you don't like to do. You have to do it, even though how much it's hard. Like being fun. I'm not really funny person. Or you have to sing a song in order to get or grab a student attention.
But you have a very special technique to teach the student, right?
It's not really originally my technique. It's called ISA, which is the animations, telling story about history, about social study, which can, most of Thai students, they grew up with animation and all this. It's easier for them to understand. I think most of things on internet now are animated and grab a lot more attention than the normal pictorial storytelling.
But now you are very famous.
Oh,
and
no.
everybody call you Kru Pimui, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
They call P because it's like the age gap, not really big. Actually, it's it. But I think one of the things that people like is that the characteristic as a teacher is different from regular teacher or normal teacher. Not really. I'm not abnormal, but
But actually talking to you, it made me feel like so happy, okay? And I know that students are so happy learning with you too. Okay?
I mean, I think it's one of the difference between regular class. I mean, in government school or public school, we have to be fun in order to grab attention from the student and make them feel that they are happy to study. You know, sometimes we, as a teacher, we want to teach things deeply or really academically, but they just don't want all that to teach. But the thing that one more thing that they know, they is worth to do things to in order to get their knowledge. Just only one thing, a small little things, you know.
Okay, talking to you make me feel so happy, and I learned that students will be so happy learning with you too. Okay, so last of all, would you like to give any suggestion for the young kids watching it right now?
Yeah, the thing that you just don't give up, and the gut feeling make you different. I think if you, as long as you keep things go on, no matter how hard it is, no matter how sad you are, I think you can be achieved as much as other people did.
So thank you very much, ครูพี่หมุย for coming to English Club today ขอบคุณค่ะ
You are welcome.
Okay, and the time is up for English Club. See you next time สวัสดีค่ะ
Kru Mui's story is very interesting and quite inspirational as well. He's a great role model for all of us because just like him, we all have a dream, but it takes a lot of courage and inspiration and hard work to make that dream come true and be successful just like Kru Mui's story. So thank you for being our role model. And now it's time for English Corner. Let's see what Ajahn Pui and Ajahn Kip have for us today.
สวัสดีค่ะคุณผู้ชมคะขอต้อนรับเข้าสู่ English Corner ค่ะดิฉันปุ๋ยสีตาค่ะ
กิฟจิตตสุพางค์ค่ะพี่ปุ๋ยค่ะ
คะ
เย็นนี้กิฟจะชวนไปงานปาร์ตี้เป็นเพื่อนหน่อย
เย็นนี้ล่ะคะ
ใช่ค่ะ
ไม่ว่างค่ะ
พี่ปุ๋ย
คะ
ในพี่ปุ๋ยบอกกิฟว่าพี่ปุ๋ยว่างทุกเย็นอาทิตย์นี้ไงคะ
อุ๊ยแต่เดี๋ยวนี้เย็นนี้คืนนี้ไม่ว่างค่ะ I have a date
You have a date
ใช่ I have a date tonight
tonight กับใครคะ
อุ๊ยน้องกิ๊บเดี๋ยวนี้น้องกิ๊บแปลอะไรเก่งมากเลยเนาะแบบเก่งมากเลย I
รู้
have
เล
a
ยใช่ไหม
date ค่ะ
รู้เลยว่าน้องแปลว่าพี่ปุ๋ยกำลังมีนัดกับหนุ่มในเชิงโรแมนติกด้วย
ค่ะ อะไรอย่างนั้นนะคะ
ใครคะ
คำว่า I have a date เนี่ยนะคะน้องกิ๊บสามารถพูดได้สองประโยคนะ พูดได้ I go on a date ก็ได้ค่ะ
ค่ะ
ก็แปลว่าฉันเนี่ยนะคะจะไปออกเดทแต่ว่าพี่ปุ๋ยจะตอบคำถามน้องกิ๊บว่า I have a date with พี่เคน
เดี๋ยวนะคะ กลับมา I have a date กับ I go on a date ใช้แทนกันได้ อย่าเพิ่งเปลี่ยนเรื่องนะคะ
ค่ะ
พี่เคนไหนคะ
พี่เคนไงคะ พี่เคนที่หล่อๆน่ารักที่เป็นหัวหน้าครอบครัวที่ดีที่
เอ๊ะ
ดีมากเลยค่ะน้องกิ๊บ
หล่อ น่ารัก หัวหน้าครอบครัว
ค่ะ
อย่าบอกนะคะว่าพี่เคนธีรเดช
exactly ถูกต้องค่ะ พี่เคนธีรเดช
ในละคร
ค่ะ ในละคร
พี่ปุ๋ยคะ
คะ
เดี๋ยวนี้ละครเขาดูย้อนหลังได้
โอ้ดิฉันไม่อินค่ะดิฉันต้องแต่งหน้าเต็มแล้วก็ไปดูละคร
แล้วน้องไปปาร์ตี้
ก็ไปคนเดียว I have a date I go on a date with พี่เคน
อ๋อสงสัยวันนี้กิ๊บต้องปล่อยพี่ปุ๋ยไป have a date with พี่เคนแล้วล่ะค่ะ
ค่ะ ถ้างั้นเราสองคนขอตัวลาไปก่อนนะคะ วันนี้สวัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดีค่ะ
Well, I hope you enjoyed today's show, but unfortunately, it's all the time that we have. If you have any comments or suggestions you would like to give us, you can send it to the address on the screen. And be sure to check out our show through any of these channels as well. I'm your host, Bukrit Trairat. See you next time on Hello English. สวัสดีครับ